Good morning, everyone. I'm Dominique Brogel. Welcome to KTVS 3 News at 9. Thanks for joining us. This is an I-beam. Think about the power of the storm. That thick. This is the front page of Airline High School's December newspaper. No, you're not mistaking. This is real. I know if you've seen this, you would probably have a lot of questions. The human remains were found yesterday in Spring Hill, Arkansas. He was reportedly hospitalized for several days. Simpkins was just 94 years old. One of the busiest and highest trafficked areas that is going to be closed is Airline and Barksdale Boulevard. The mood in the room when I finally got to hear from city leaders, I don't want to say they were defeated, but you could tell they were quite upset that these bonds did not pass. Our viewers can't get enough of this either. Look at this. So far, you see how many people have been reached, more than 160,000 views and more than 1.5 reactions. Jerry and Brenda, you both know I was in the field covering this Saturday night, but you guys were here with experts. Jerry, what did they say led to this vote, the turnout? About 14 people felt sick here, but 13 were brought to area hospitals. I do want to point out the scene behind me is much different than when we even talked at 4. The suspect in the shooting death of an 18-year-old Houghton man has made his first appearance in court. My photographer is driving me down Jackson Street right now, and I want to show you just how big this hole is because you have to see it to believe it. Here we go, I'll turn around for you. And now this takes up about a block of the street. Imagine if there were 2 cars trying to come down here at the same time. My favorite time of year, you know this, I'm from South Louisiana. Mardi Gras is life down there, and we are letting the good times roll up here in North Louisiana. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat has my full forecast? Come on, Neil, what's going on today?
Oh my goodness.
Thankfully, I brought the rain boots today.
Good. Hopefully
I listened to you early this morning. The coat's here, I hope.
Good.
I left it last time it rained.
My place just shook, and there was things that was on the wall that just fell down. I mean, it was a tragic thing that we've never experienced out here, ever.
This morning, a powerful tornado tore through Webster Parish.
I just sat in my room and prayed. Yeah, that was about the only thing I knew to do.
After it passed, Lisa Brown walked out of her home to find minor damage, but her neighbors were not so lucky.
I didn't expect what I saw because there was tree limbs, there was roof pieces off, there was things thrown everywhere.
This is further down Angie Road where you can see a water heater just toppled over. These are just remnants of someone's home. You can see they had their water that's now scattered all over the place. You can tell this was a mobile home and it was wrapped around a tree during the storm. I do want to show you this. I can see the kitchen sink left, but that's about it. And as you can see, this dog is here wandering alone, scared after the storm.
It don't get any worse than this. When you take the frame, 10-inch I-beams, and wrap around trees like this, this was a powerful tornado.
Nearby on Evergreen School Road, several single-family homes were also damaged. You could even see into a bedroom. Thankfully, the people inside made it out okay.
Over at Evergreen School Road, we had a couple of single-family homes that were damaged there. The roof was almost completely tore off of one of the homes, which led to the collapse of a brick wall on the home as well.
We've been fortunate throughout this whole thing. We've got a lot of reports of damage and some severe damage. It's just kind of scattered in places, but nobody's hurt, so we can rebuild and clean up the messes. You know, we're just fortunate that nobody was hurt today.
I was blessed by God that we have a place still to live.
In Webster Parish, Dominique Brogel, KTVS 3 News. Brenda, everyone seems to be talking about this unusual getaway. So today, I asked people in Shreveport if they've ever seen anything like that.
That's 1, 2, 3 times. Man, you got to be out of your mind.
That's the man the Caddo Sheriff's Office says robbed the Westla Federal Credit Union in South Shreveport yesterday. He walked in armed with a handgun and demanded cash. This is him attempting to run, but tripping. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Man, ain't no way.
And he got away.
And he got it. Man.
He got away.
He's a lucky man because all you got to do is fall once. At least that's the way it is in the movies.
But it's reality. And now the sheriff's office is combing through surveillance video to track him and his getaway driver down.
We believe that he was dropped off by somebody that was driving the Dodge Caliber vehicle. Kind of fumbled his way to the front door, went in, grabbed the money. He was only in there for a very short period of time.
All investigators know about the robber is he's 5'8" to 6 feet tall. At the time of the robbery, he was wearing a black hoodie, black pants, black shoes, and neon yellow gloves. While on the run, he dropped this mask and some of the cash.
Ah, but man, what the hell was he trying to do?
I have no idea. A spokesperson for the sheriff's office says this same man targeted Gippsland Bank an hour before.
I feel like you shouldn't rob banks if you can't even walk straight.
Investigators are now following up on tips. They are thankful no one was hurt.
That is pretty funny.
And viewers hope the man and driver are caught, but enjoyed watching the clumsy criminal.
Yes, that's a good laugh. I have to show my husband when he gets home.
Hey there, Brenda. Well, I called, I texted, I even sent pictures of this road to city spokesman Ben Riggs to find out what's all going on here. About 3 hours ago, he got back to me to tell me why there's been delays in the construction here. Antonio Mosley moved to the 3800 block of Jackson Street a few months ago.
Since November.
A month later, construction started on the street, but recently, workers packed up and haven't come back.
The contractors that was out here, they say the city the city don't want to pay them. So they came the other day, got all their equipment and left.
Strip of road that's been pulled up has been there for about a month and a half, and the delay is a result of those environmental factors and then the leaky water main that I just described.
Mosley says he's concerned about the safety of his 2 kids. They could get hurt if they fell into the hole.
Now let's keep them in the house. They can't get them out and play.
According to the sign behind me, work on Jackson Street was supposed to wrap up on February 2nd. As you can tell, it's still not complete.
They supposed to have been putting pipes or something down.
Mosley says drivers have been tearing up his yard trying to get to their homes.
Tire tracks from cars trying to get in and out their house. It's just ridiculous.
The city says a temporary driveway was put in near his neighbor's house when contractors started digging up the road.
I think it was just an oversight by the contractors.
Mosley says the city needs to do more than lay a few rocks.
Call the mayor, or call the engineer of the city.
But Mr. Mosley's driveway should be there by lunch tomorrow.
In 4 weeks, both the water main and road will be replaced.
They need to hurry up and get it done. Children can't even come out and play.
While across the street from the roadwork, there's also an even larger mess. You can see debris scattered all over the slot. Now, around 4 o'clock, I did see construction crews make their way back out here. If you look a little further behind me, you can see what looks to be an excavator and another truck just pulled up. They're dropping some gravel right over there, trying to extend that driveway over there. So good news for Mr. Mosley. But I have Chef Gene and his daughter Taylor here with us, and we are with Wild Thing Custom Meats and Processing. Taylor, what do you have in your hand?
I got some buffalo sausage in my hand. This is one of our best sellers. You can get on a stick or on a bun.
I'm gonna start munching now. Bye, Jamie.
Wait, you know what? That looks a little like too much for one person. If you care to share, I care to volunteer. Okay, now you're just messing with me.
I don't know if it's gonna make it back. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that would be impressive. All right, thanks, Dominique.
Well, I'm gonna try a bite of that if you don't mind. All right, I'm gonna dig on it. And how much does this cost, Nicole?
For a 2-scoop cup, it's $5, or a 1 scoop for $3.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Nicole. Back to you too.
Are you bringing us some, Dom?
I might. I'll see if Nicole lets me take this whole scoop over to you guys, if she's nice.
You might. She might.
She might. Well,
Hey there, Jerry and Brenda. I was trying to surprise you guys. I'm taking my fair coverage to some new heights. Now I'm gonna let my photographer guys show you all what I see up here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. We keep rocking. But this is an overview of the State Fair of Louisiana. You can see all the rides lighting up this area.